Here I am, back in my shed. It's been a while since I've been in here. Hello. Anyway, I bought this lead holder off AliExpress, and it's pretty good. I bought it for $2.80, I think it was. And it does hold the lead as advertised. There it is, very firmly. And it also came with 12 an extra 12 leads as well for $2.80. I was quite impressed. I've just broken my lead. Have I just broken my lead? What an idiot I am. Anyway, the reason I put this rubber band around it is because the grip on this is just really bad. I just can't stand it. I mean, I get more grip up here on the plastic area than I do down here on this metal knurled section here. Because I don't know if you can see it there, but the knurling on this, it's just not very grippy. I've got quite dry fingertips, and I need some really coarse, flesh biting knurling, otherwise I'll get RSI on my fingers as I'm using it. So I'm going to see if I can improve this knurling. I thought I could improve the grip by threading a nut on the end of the pencil. So I deformed the nut in a vise so it would be small enough to make an impression, and then tried to thread it on the end of the lead holder. The metal was not as thick as I expected, so I broke it in half. It gave me a good opportunity to see how it's made inside though. The internals are completely made out of metal, which is better than I expected for a lead holder that cost me $2.80, including postage. But I'm not one to throw $2.80 away, so I spent hours of my life fixing it. Actually, not only fixing it, but vastly improving it. I found this large, solid aluminium rod, and I decided to make a replacement grip out of it. I cut it to the same length of the original, and then drilled a hole through it with my reliable drill press. Then I got a bit distracted, and I tried to use the drill press as a lathe. Anyway, moving on. I cut some grip marks into it with a hacksaw and tried it out. It was really uncomfortable. So, change of plan. Looks like I'll have to put actual effort into it. A hexagonal pen grip, yeah, that's what I want, yeah. So I used a hacksaw to cut the grip into a triangular shape. A hexagon is basically a triangle with the corners cut off it, so I did that. I used this little system of clamps and spacers to keep the depth of the vice's grip identical relative to the hole that I had drilled through it. Then I used a hacksaw again to cut the grip pattern into it, slowly rotating and cutting it. Then I used my favourite stuff, 2-part epoxy, which was used to bind the whole thing together. Then I had to file off the sharp corners on the end of the grip so it wouldn't catch on the paper, because I forgot to do it earlier. And here it is, the finished product. It's so grippy. It's one of the grippiest grips I've ever gripped. It's so good. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff. Feels really good. It's really grippy. So grippy. Yep. Comparing it to other grippy pens, like this one, which is meant to be grippy, this particular mechanical pencil. This one is definitely grippier. It's the grippiest. This is the Ultra Grip. I'm going to call it the Ultra Mega Frictionizer 3000. Yes, my Ultra Mega Frictionizer 3000. It's a bit of a mouthful. I might change it just to Good Grip or something. Anyway, now that I've completed that, I can get back to drawing my my wormy. My giant wormy. What am I doing with my life?